Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be taking a look at a few knives from Oknife. Let's get into it. Now right off the bat, I've had these Oknives for quite a while now. I think in fact the newest one that I have is probably the Rubato 4 here, but these other ones I've had since last year and I've definitely put some miles on them and they've held up great. So let's get into them in order of numbers. First up we have the Rubato 2. And if this overall design looks familiar to you, it's because its kinfolk is the Kaiser drop bear. And I do have one of those here, albeit this one is my special version, the clip bear. And that shouldn't be a surprise to anyone because the OEM for Oknife is Kaiser. The bloodlines run pretty deep with those two. I think to me, what I like about the Rubato 2 over the drop bear is the blade shape itself. The handles are very similar, but you get this beautiful sheep's foot style blade and the ply carbon fiber, it just looks awesome. Now, I added a green thumb stud because I had some laying around. They normally come with a black one. On this one, I added a lanyard with an Oknife titanium bead. All three of these knives are crossbar locks, which are super easy to operate. They are all adjustable on the inside for different levels of strength. And they just work. Another thing that I really like about the Rubato 2 is the fact that it has all the jimping out to the front. So no matter how you hold the knife, you can get up over it and still have traction for your finger while you're doing intricate work. Quick specs on the Rubato 2. We have an overall length of 7.15 inches, a blade length of 2.93 inches, a handle length of 4.22 inches. We have a blade thickness of 0.11 inches, a handle thickness of just under ½ an inch. The weight is 3.53 ounces. The blade is a worn foot style blade constructed of 154 cm. It is flat ground and has a generous sharpening choil. The operating system is a crossbar lock. The handles are constructed of stainless steel liners with peel ply carbon fiber scales. Clearly there is a lanyard hole. The pocket clip is deep carry. This one happens to be titanium. And it is left and right hand tip up carry, making it ambidextrous. This is what the Rubato 2 looks like in the pocket. Now I will say, when I was pocketing this with these thick jeans, that pocket clip did hang up on the top lip. It's something I never noticed when I'm putting it in my pocket. But when I was trying to do it on these cutoff jeans here, it definitely hung up because the pocket clip itself is not, the base is not recessed into the carbon fiber scales. Just something to note there. The lanyard, if you're wondering why I have a lanyard, it makes it that much easier to depocket so you don't have to reach in partially like this. Like so. Overall, if you're looking at a good everyday carry styled and sized pocket knife, the Rubato 2 is great, and it is very attractive as well. The price on the Rubato 2 is roughly about $85. This is what the packaging looks like on the Rubato 2. Very well packaged, very sturdy box, and on the inside they come with this nice little pouch, and on the inside of the pouch clearly is where your knife goes, but they also have a little tiny pouch on the inside which carries one of the coins, as you can see here. This one actually is a different color. Who knew? Kind of like guano bowls, collect the whole set. This one's kind of sweet because it's got a gator on it. All right, next one up is the Rubato 3. And what I really like about this one is overall considerably lighter than the Rubato 2. It is smaller, but it's definitely a really good EDC size. And if you have a little bit smaller hands, my Lanta, this one would be perfect for you. The hexi or golf ball or whatever kind of milling that is on there, it looked online like it was really aggressive, and in person it is not. The anodizing on the scales itself makes it actually pretty smooth, so it's very easy to pocket and depocket. And it also provides great traction in hand. Holding the Rubato 3 with my large size hands, this fits really good. I love the look of the handle of this one, the way it kind of swoops up and then the drop point coming down. They put some serious thought into this one because I don't know any other designs that look like this knife as far as kinfolk go on the Kaiser line. So where they came up with this one, who knows? As far as finger placement, first finger in the groove and the rest fall right into place. Very easy to deploy with your thumb, with your opposing finger, or if you wanted to use the crossbar lock itself to open, it's got you covered. Now, I'm not a huge fan of billboarding on the knives. On the Rubato 2, this one's really cool because it's silver. However, they laser etched it. On this one, it's white. And I don't know, I think it would have looked cooler with the silver like this particular blade. Just my thoughts on it. Some quick specs on the Rubato 3. We have an overall length of 6.77 inches. We have a handle length of 2.96 inches. We have a handle length of 3.8 inches. We have a blade thickness of 11 thousandths. We have a handle thickness of 0.45 inches. The weight of the 3 is 3.17 ounces. The blade on the Rubato 3 is a beautiful drop point. Has a little bit of an angle here, which I really like. It is constructed of 154 cm, is black PVD coated. It is flat ground on both your primary and your swedge. It also has a very good sharpening choil. They could have shallowed out the plunge grind just a little bit here. It stops right here, but we'll see as far as longevity goes when I sharpen this one through. Handle construction, again, is very thin stainless steel liners coupled with very thin aluminum scales. The action is a crossbar lock. The pocket clip is a deep carry, left and right hand, tip-up carry. This one is the aftermarket O knife titanium version available. And again, there is jimping on the blade, albeit not as much as the Rubato 2, but still plenty enough for everyday carry work. There is a lanyard hole. This is what the Rubato 3 looks like in the pocket. The price right now for this on Amazon is around $90 right now. The Rubato 3 comes with a very nice package as well, and a really nice knife pouch. There is a coin that came on the inside, and it is this brass coin with what looks like to be a hornet on it. Killer hornet, maybe. I would put the size of the Rubato 3 around maybe just a little bit smaller than the Benchmade mini bug out. And last but not least, the beautiful Rubato 4. And it seems like with this knife that O-Knife decided to go a little bit more premium with their offerings. The first thing that I see about this is the beautiful raindrop carbon fiber that they have on here, and it is just very visually appealing when it catches in the light. I'm not sure if I can catch this well on the camera, but it looks really good. Another cool thing to me on this one is the more traditional drop point blade design. As you can see, this one has less of a spear point than the Rubato 3, and definitely different than the sheep's foot on the Rubato 2. The blade itself is DLC coated versus PVD or blackwashed, and it's just a little bit bigger overall. I would put it around the same size as the Rubato 2, or if you're gonna put it in terms of other popular knives out there, well, that's not a good comparison. For my large size hands, the handle fits extremely well, and you can see just a tiny bit of room on the back of the handle. Again, action is the same as the others with the adjustable crossbar lock. Very easy to operate with all different types of opening methods. Very cool. With the more premium version, you get a titanium pocket clip from the factory, and it comes serialized on the blade. I really do like the nice chamfering with that carbon fiber around the knife. It definitely adds in your ability to grab the handle. Specs of the Rubato 4, we have an overall length of 7.09 inches, a blade length of 3.04 inches, a handle length of 4.05 inches, a handle thickness of just under half an inch, a blade stock of 11 thousandths, The blade is constructed of S35VN. It is a beautiful drop point. It is flat ground and is coated with a beautiful flat black DLC. It has a very generous sharpening grind as well, and they did the plunge grind much better as it ends way up here versus down here like on the Rubato 3. The handles are constructed of very thin stainless steel liners, weight relieved on the inside with raindrop carbon fiber scales. The action again is the adjustable crossbar lock. The pocket clip is a milled titanium pocket clip. It is left and right hand, tip up carry, and it has a very nice contour on the clip itself to aid in pocketing and depocketing of the pocket knife. This is what the Rubato 4 looks like in the pocket. With the 4 being a premium version, they also come in several different versions, one being an Ultim handle, another being a Stars and Stripes kind of handle. To me, the carbon fiber was most appealing, especially with the blade steel and the DLC coating. The Rubato 4 comes with that very same sturdy box, but comes with a little bit nicer pouch. And as you can see, it's got hook and loop on the front. Very cool color contrast. And this one comes with the copper coin as well. And this one happens to be an eagle holding a knife, which is super cool. Overall thoughts on the Rubato series. Again, I've had these for quite a while, and I believe that they are truly awesome pocket knives. Not everybody loves crossbar locks. I, for one, do. You may be thinking to yourself, well, there's a Rubato 2, a Rubato 3, and a Rubato 4. Is there a Rubato 1? Absolutely. I just don't have it, or else I would be showing it to you today. So depending on what your needs are, or your style of blade, or your size of hand, I feel like the Rubato line has you covered. I think they're all very attractive knives, and so far, they have performed exceptional. Now, Oknife is a division of Olight, and if you remember, Olight has very cool offerings and different sizes of flashlights and EDC type gear. So if you've never tried one of their flashlights either, you should go ahead and give them a try. Oknife also makes fixed blades, and this one happens to be the Such or Sensible Prepper collaboration knife, and it is pretty sweet itself. Now, I haven't got to use this one at all yet, but I plan on putting it through its paces this summer. And this one is a premium offering with, it looks like a PVD coated blade, S35VN, serialized, there you go, the Such Double Lot Edition, and very interesting yellow and black colors. I wonder if he is a Pittsburgh Pirates or Steelers fan. Who knows? These ones happen to be on a very decent deal at the time of this video posting for roughly $98. The original price on these is roughly $140. So for a beast of a fixed blade knife for right under $100, that's fantastic. Also, at the time of this video posting, a couple of these knives have very good deals on Amazon. And again, I will post my Amazon store link down below so you could take advantage of those deals. What are your thoughts on these? Would you pick up a Rubato 2, a Rubato 3, or a Rubato 4? I tell you what, for me, it's hard to decide which one of these I want to carry for the day because they're all that good. You can't go wrong with any one of them, to be honest. I think it comes down to your handle size and blade look or blade style preference. I can honestly say I feel like I like the Rubato line way better personally than the Kaiser Drop Bear line. I highly recommend these. And these get, for me, an A+ seal of approval. Huge shout out to my Anchor Crew members. Thank you so much for your love and support. If you'd like to join the Anchor Crew, it's $4 a month. You get early access to long vids, and you get members-only giveaways. Thank you again for checking out the Rubato series with me. Leave me a comment down below on your thoughts. Thank you again, and have a wonderful day.